Okay, today we're going to put lights on the model railway, and we got loads of them. It's going to be fun. Anyway, to start off with, you've got to fit resistors to the lights, and that's quite a simple job. There's no hardship there. Now you only fit one resistor to each wire, basically, so it's quite a simple job. Such a simple job. Now these wires are very, very thin. Okay, I think they're so thin I use my teeth to strip them, rightly or wrongly, because they are just so thin. And basically you put a bit of solder onto your soldering iron, hopefully. Tin it, tin your little bit of wire, because it's just so small this to do, it's just so small. Tin here. Now because it's all so small, I'm using a little pair of tweezers here. And the next thing I do is just dip the wire in here. But before I do that, I need a sheath, because you've got to protect this critter. I mean, this sheath is, I think, is a bit big, but we've got to put something over it, and I don't have anything any smaller. You just put the wire, just get the soldering iron. Here we go. And away you go. And that's it. It's easy. And I hope you can see what a nice neat little job that is. Put the sheath over the top and heat shrink it as much as we can. Which again is a simple job. Swap it over. The thing is, this wire is just so small. I mean, some of you might have something smaller which would do this a lot better, but I'm just protecting what I've done. Unfortunately, this heat wrap does go really small. In fact, I can feel it's tightening on it, but not enough. There we go. And these are really small wires, you've got to be really, really delicate with them. That's it, that's tight enough. And there you go, that's the first part. Now basically, what we're going to do is we're going to put them in the, put all the resistors on each one, and put them in the layout where we want them to go before we do anything. Obviously when we're going to add more wire, we're going to have to lift them out again, but we want to get them in position, do the ones we want to do, and make sure it works. Thanks for watching. Alright, the next thing you need to do is make sure you've got, when you drill the holes, they're the right size for the electrics. Now you can use a in these drill kits, you get a piece of plastic, but it's easy to force something through a hole that's a millimetre thick. So what I do is I get the drill size I think it is, drill a hole, and make sure that I can feed things through. And you can see I can feed it through and I can push it up fairly easily. So I know the size that I need for that is 3.5mm. I've got a 3.5mm drill bit which I'm using, and you can see, I hope, that I can feed things through fairly easily. You're better off it having a little bit bigger than a little bit smaller, and you're always going to hide it with ballast or sand or grass anyway, so you're not going to see what you've got. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to wire up Kytes lights. It's simple. You have the power unit which they supply with a positive and a negative. Positive lead goes to the positive in, negative lead to the negative in. Positive out goes to the 4-channel power bus 10-way, which you can see just here. And then, yeah, you have the lights. You can put them in any way. As long as you put the resistor on, you can put them in any way. So basically what you do is you have this mounted under the board and all the different lights going into that area. And obviously from this connector, you have this going into the board, the power. And that's it. So this goes under the table. That sits on the top of your layout. You have wires going all the way under the board, and you have all the lights going in here. And I'll show you how it works. What I would advise doing is testing each light before you finish up. But you can see if I turn it on, and there's the light with the dimmer. And you can see, if you can hold it down a bit, and you can see it is effective. And you can have it as low and high as you like. And it's that simple. But I think the important thing is, and you can even see it in that light, turn it off. And the important thing is to get this right. Positive to positive in, negative to negative in, negative out, positive out. Any way you like going into the board here, any way you like, as long as they're the same. And then you have this row here, and you can have on this 1, 2, 3, about 10 lights. In fact, I think it tells you. Yeah, 10. You can have 10 lights on this board here. And then if you wish to, you can have power going into here and have another 10 lights. So you can have 20 lights. And what this is here is for is if you want to connect another board behind and have more lights. And it really is that simple. Thank you for watching. Okay, what we've done is we've mounted all the dimmers, and we've got the negative in straight from the transformer, and the positive is going through here and back out from the transformer to there, then back out into here. So I've got a main on-off switch. The out plus and minus is going to here, which will have long leads mounting it under the boards, and here is where you connect your lights. So basically it's so easy, just move them along and connect them. So basically what you do if you want to use a light, and I'll turn the lights off, is you put the main power on, and there you can see the light. And you can see the dimmer, I hope. So you're getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and then dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. See? So it's almost off. And obviously you turn them off with the main switch, and it's off. Main's on. Brighter, brighter, brighter. Dimmer, dimmer, dimmer. And it's pretty good. And you just turn it off like that with the mains, and it's off. So I'll just explain again. You've got the transformer lead, the negative coming straight up through from the transformer. The positive is going to go to the main on-off switch. The red cable feeds back under into the positive in. Outlet, negative black, red positive out. Under the table, comes along to this board. Red positive, black negative. And then you just connect all your lights in under the board. Absolute doddle. Thank you for watching. And here we are with 2 lights working, and you'll see as I reach across in the dimmer, up they come, down they go. See? It's clever, isn't it? All good stuff. Thank you. While not finished, this is what we're aiming for. If you want to increase the power of the lights, please. Is that full on?
Yeah.
and you can see we've wound them right up. They're not in the right position, they need twisting and turning around and straightening. I can see a position where we might need another light, but we didn't want to make it look like a football pitch. So, and you can see the engine sheds and everything's lit up, and we're quite pleased with it. If I make it a little bit darker, maybe. We can't totally black out this room, unfortunately, but you can see the effects of the lights. And if you can just dim them slowly, and dim them till they go out. Thank you. And you can see here in this shot how effective lights are, or even here by the side of the building you can see how effective lights are, and here in this shot you can see how effective lights are.